as you renew the moon. Please renew my spirit as you renew my womb. You renew the women as you renew the moon. Please renew my spirit as you renew my womb. Brucha at Shechina שעשתני אישה, מחדשת את הנשמה עם הלבנה. ברוכה את שכינה שעשתני אישה, מחדשת את הנשמה עם הלבנה. מחדשת את הנשמה עם הלבנה. ברוכה את שכינה שעשתני אישה, מחדשת את הנשמה עם הלבנה. מחדשת את הנשמה עם הלבנה. You renew the women as you renew the moon. Please renew my spirit as you renew my womb. You renew the women as you renew the moon. Please renew my spirit as you renew my womb. ברוכה את שכינה שעשתני אישה, מחדשת את הנשמה עם הלבנה. ברוכה את שכינה שעשתני אישה, מחדשת את הנשמה עם הלבנה. You renew You renew the women as you renew the moon. Please renew my spirit as you renew my womb. Rucha Shechina שעשתני אישה מחדשת את הנשמה עם הלבנה. ברוכה את שכינה שעשתני אישה מחדשת את הנשמה עם הלבנה.
Chodesh Tov, and welcome to OneShul. I'm Kohenet Ketzira, and I'm so pleased to be back here with you again tonight for Rosh Chodesh Kislev. If you are joining us live in the chat room, please feel free to log in. I invite you to do so if you're able. It helps to know who's here, to get to know each other, and to have a little bit more of an interactive service. So if you're lurking in the background, I hope you'll consider logging in. Just click on the 3 white horizontal bars in the top of the chat room, and you can choose to log in as a guest and just type your name, or using Facebook, and it will bring in your photo like I have and Aaron has. So I'm going to post the link to the Siddur in the chat room for everybody. Just realized I haven't done that yet. And it is that time of year. I am so tired tonight for no good reason. Got plenty of sleep, but just really tired. It's dark. So this month we join together as a community, as we do each month, to welcome in the new month that is beginning, give thanks for the month that has passed, ask for strength in this month that is beginning, and to open ourselves up to receive divine blessings. And if you're looking at your Siddur and it mentions Shabbat, apparently I just didn't update that part from last year. So ignore that part for now. And so my question for you all, is what name do you wish to be sung into our space as tonight? What is the sacred name of yourself that is calling to you to be sung into this space? It may be your everyday name. It may be your formal Hebrew name. It may be another sacred name that you carry with you. Or maybe it's a name that is just for tonight. A word, an intention that you wish to name yourself as into this month of Kislev that is just beginning. So I invite you to share that name in the chat room. And if you are watching this later, please share your name with us on Facebook. Go to the event page, so facebook.com/OneShul, and look for the event page for this service and share your name with us so we know those who are attending asynchronously, and we can begin to call you in as well for these services, whether you're here in real time with us or not. It's part of the magic of OneShul is that we cross the boundaries of time and space with each other. Geography doesn't get in our way, and neither does time zones. So some of you, like Milo, I think will be here tomorrow or later because it is the middle of the night where you live, or maybe just life got in the way. So please make sure that you do participate if you can by sharing your names on the event pages with us so we can call you in and keep you with us from month to month. And I see that Aaron has shared his name in the chat room. So I'm going to begin. As I begin our chant, I invite the rest of you to begin sharing your names in the chat room so we can sing everyone in to our service tonight. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Avraham, holy name. You have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Yehoshua, holy name. You have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Becca star, holy name. You have called on the light of your soul. Welcome home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. We have called on the light of our souls. We've come home. As always, this service moves from singing ourselves into presence. And please keep breathing yourself, singing yourself, placing yourself here and now if you're still arriving. We always move from presence to gratitude. And I never know how much of the rest of what I'm up to people are really paying any attention to. But I'm part of a project right now called the 11/11 Unity Giveaway. I was invited by a couple of really fabulous makers that I met through Instagram, very aligned souls from a variety of different faith and spiritual traditions and practices to participate in this. And the way it's been working is the person who started it listed 11 to align with 11/11 attributes of awareness, of consciousness, of spiritual elevation from her Reiki training, and invited 10 other people, me included, to pick one of them, and we would create something or give something we'd already made that was aligned with that intention as part of the giveaway. And I had several in mind, and then I saw gratitude and went, yeah, gratitude, which partially because compassion had already been taken. So I was grateful there was something that I'm very aligned with. Both compassion and gratitude practices are very learned practices for me. And they've been radically transformative for me. I would say my compassion practice first, and that led into a practice of gratitude. And one of the things that I've learned, because part of this this event I'm participating in, was to ask a few questions about your attribute, gratitude for me, and ask people to answer them. And what surprised me and was a big learning for me was when I think about the idea of a gratitude practice, it's very internal. It's so internal. It has nothing to do with expressing gratitude to others. It's about heart centering yourself, body centering yourself in a place of gratitude so you feel fully resourced and you are rejecting the myth of scarcity and realizing how abundant your life really is for most people, many people. There's so much that is actually going right, but we live in a culture that glorifies scarcity and wants to make us feel like we don't have enough and we are not enough. And what surprised me was a number of people talking about their gratitude practice as an external practice, how important it was to say thank you and how they really struggled to say thank you. And I even asked a few of them about the idea of an internal practice, and it didn't resonate. And I do wonder if it's introvert versus extrovert. But it really did get me realizing that there's two sides to it, especially a gratitude practice. Ideally, if you're working an internal gratitude practice, it leads to you expressing gratitude because everything is a gift and you don't feel entitled to things or deserving. You might earn something, but everything else is a gift, and the idea of a gift economy. And what I've created, and I'm getting around to it, I promise, I'm creating a new amulet that I've never designed before. It's a brand new design, which is to support gratitude practice. Oh, I love that, Erin, that you've been journaling about gratitude in the mornings. And it's you've heard it for years, Erin. It's scientifically proven. Listen to Hidden Brain and some of the other ones. There is so much science now behind the idea of a gratitude practice and how transformative it can be. Back to the thought, but I'm creating a new amulet to support gratitude practice. And to do that, I've created a new sigil, a symbol, using the Hebrew letter Mem and Aleph from Moda, Ani, and merging them together to create a symbol, as well as actually discovering two colors for the internal and external gratitude practice that go with it. And as soon as I started thinking about gratitude and where I might create a sigil, it was immediately Moda Ani. It's the first prayer of Shacharit, of morning prayer practice. And we use it here for Rosh Chodesh. I use it here for Rosh Chodesh with all of you. But every morning it's ingrained in Jewish prayer, in Jewish prayer practice, that you begin with just being grateful for waking up. So with that, all of that loaded in here, what are you grateful for in this month of Cheshvan that is coming to an end? What has gone right in your life? You are here, so you have electricity. You hopefully have a safe roof over your head. You have enough food to eat. You can afford internet service. Something is going right. So what are you grateful for? And I also want to ask from that external, who do you need to thank this month? So what internally are you grateful for that you are expressing outwardly? But beyond that, what is a big thank you that you could or would like to say to someone or something in your life? for how it showed up for you in the month of Cheshvan. Grateful for ice cream. I'm good with that, Becca. All right, so we move to our chant. Let's sing a little bit. Let's chant a little bit of Moda Ani. And as you are singing along and chanting along, where in your body do you feel gratitude? Do you feel gratitude in your body? Or is it something that is more external for you in an awareness? Moda Ani lefanai, Moda Ani lefanai, Ruach Chai v'kayemet, Moda Ani lefanecha, Moda Ani lefanecha, Ruach Chai v'kayam. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful in the face of the one, in the face of the one. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for the earth and her beings, and grandmothers who are with us. Moda Ani lefanayich, Moda Ani lefanayich, Ruach Chai v'kayemet, Moda Ani lefanecha, Moda Ani lefanecha, Ruach Chai v'kayemet. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful for partners who are clear and vulnerable, and cars that take us to and from work. Moda Ani lefanayich, Moda Ani lefanayich, Ruach Chai v'kayemet, Moda Ani lefanecha, Moda Ani lefanecha, Ruach Chai v'kayam. Oh, we are grateful. Oh, we are grateful in the face of the one, in the face of the one. So much that we are grateful for. Very grateful, Erin, to hear steady work. I know it's been a struggle for you. And having legs that can carry you to and from work, and a car that can take you to and from work, and absolutely amazing communities that support us. I feel that strongly. So grateful as always for my amazing husband, my partner, and everything that he's bringing every day. For my pet rabbit, who's still pretty amazing and fabulous. for my family of blood and of spirit, for all my sister Kohanot, for my sister of blood, for my soul sister Angela, so many other people in my life that I'm deeply grateful for. And I'm also very grateful for being involved, being brought in on this 1111 project, which was a gift and a surprise and has been really beautiful and nourishing. And also very grateful, one more I'm going to throw in, for creative breakthroughs on a top secret project that only a few people know about so far, and how that is evolving and transforming and growing. And I'm looking forward to getting close to that actually being ready to make its debut for people. So I'm very excited about that. So many things we are grateful for. Just take a moment, be in that place of being resourced. Just hold that space, that feeling of enough. Hold that space, that place of all that is going right to support you. And while holding that space and place of nourishment, allow yourself to acknowledge the soft spots, the gentle spots, the places that need extra support, that don't maybe feel as strong. And share what some of those are in this month that is coming, that you need to be blessed up with a little extra strength, a little extra support to help you get through the challenges, the obstacles, whether they be internal or external, that you know are waiting for you in Kislev. So what are those places? And as almost always, I'm going to turn the singing over to Te'ama for our Micha Mocha to help us find strength in Kislev.
Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. Spirit is flowing through you and me. Hashem, guide me, be faithfully beside me. Hashem, guide me and bless how I be. Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. Spirit is flowing through you and me. Shekhinah reside in me, oh wisdom lives inside in me. Shekhinah Hashem, guide me, be faithfully beside me. Hashem, guide me, and bless how I be. The Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. The Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. Spirit is flowing. Hashem, guide me, O wisdom reside me, O wisdom Hashem, guide me, and bless how I reside me, O holy and holy.
So much going on in our lives right now. Ken Yehi Ratzon. Thank you, Aaron. And Shamati. I hear, we hear. All of these spaces and places, these challenges that we are up for. We just sometimes need a little extra help. And sometimes we're not up for them. We're not. And we still need a little extra help because we're not up for it. So, Kislev, what is going on with this month? What is this all about? From left to right, we have Cheshvan with death and rebirth, the cutting of the last harvest of the year, into Kislev, the month of the bow, the bridge, spiritual alchemy, landing us in Tevet, the month of the devil. What is that? Being chained up, and only by things that we ourselves are having ourselves chained with, that we can escape at any moment. It's our Yetzer Hara holding us back. That's it. But this month of Kislev, the bow that bridges the worlds of fire and water and creates something beautiful and transient in the spaces in between. Kislev is the month of darkness. It is a month of dreams, and it is a month of hidden fire. It is the month where we read multiple Torah portions that involve dreams. So this month is super aligned with the concept of dreaming and dreams, and it's such a dark month too. It's time to take a nap and really pay attention to our dreams. And there's a beautiful quote. So I'm going to move us away from this collage of images from the Transparent Tarot by Emily Carding. And I want to share with you, it's a beautiful quote, a blessing that a sister Kohenet, Yeveth Perla, wrote for Rosh Chodesh. And it's blessings of entering deep darkness to welcome in the infinite light. And for years, several years, I wasn't, a friend of mine started this, and then I picked it up for a few years after that, was a ritual that we called Dark of Winter. And it was usually around Hanukkah, right at the solstice. And our ritual was very, very simple. We lit a candle, and we meditated on the candle until it burned down and left us in darkness. And then we'd sit silently, and it was a silent ritual. Everyone would just sit in darkness. And then eventually we'd relight candles, and everyone would take a candle and start relighting candles to help bring the light back. But it was a ritual of just being present in the darkness before we welcome back the light and embracing the gifts of the darkness. We don't get much dark anymore. It's barely dark anywhere. And there's so much ambient light around us. So as tiring as this time of year is, as exhausting as it being dark so early and so late and so early, embrace the gift of darkness, because our bodies need it, our minds need it, our souls need it, the animals need it, the earth needs it. So do your best to try to embrace the darkness. And as we hit Hanukkah later in the month, remember that is the gradual bringing back of the light. It's a solstice holiday. There is so much going on in Kislev, and don't let anyone tell you that Hanukkah isn't an important holiday. I will totally get on my rant about that later. Absolutely, Aaron. And yes, beautiful song of Hello Darkness, My Old Friend. It is certainly something to think about. They were onto something, Simon and Garfunkel. So our chant, our closing chant for our service tonight is about darkness. It is about dreams, and it is about embracing dreams. And this one is one of my own, actually. I don't really write a lot of chants. Occasionally I stumble across one. And this chant was inspired by Deanna Metzger, who is an amazing teacher. And she wrote a poem called The Alphabet of Peace. I think that was the name. And this was this idea that she had in it that the English is very based on her text. And if you look at the letter Chet, it looks like a little gate, especially in this Sephardic font that I'm using, Stam Sephardi. And so you look at it and you can see that it really does look like a gateway for a Chet, for your dreams to pass through. So, page 6. Chaya Chaim Chalom, Chaya Chaim Chalom, Chaya Chaim Chalom. This is the gate through which dreams pass. The dream is the word of the divine. The teachings of the ancestors call us to the way, the sacredness of life. Chaya Chaim Chalom, Chaya Chaim Chalom, Chaya Chaim Chalom, Chaya Chaim Chalom. This is the gate through which dreams pass. The dream is the word of the divine. The teachings of the ancestors call us to the way, the sacredness of life. Chaya Chaim Chalom, Chaya Chaim Chalom, Chaya Chaim Chalom, Chaya Chaim Chalom. This is the gate through which dreams pass. The dream is the word of the divine. The teachings of the ancestors call us to the way, the sacredness of life. Chaya Chaim Chalom, Chaya Chaim Chalom, Chaya Chaim Chalom, Chaya Chaim Chalom. This is the gate through which dreams pass. The dream is the word of the divine. The teachings of the ancestors call us to the way, the sacredness of life. The way, the sacredness of life. The way, the sacredness of life. May we be nourished by the darkness and by the light. May we be held in our moments of darkness and see the ripples of our light. May all Shabbat candles from the past year cheer us on, illuminate our path to rededication, give us just a bit more energy, team up with the stars to brighten our faces and our hearts. May Herschel stay with us all year. May we dress him up for Purim and offer hard-boiled eggs to misguided politicians. May we let our dreams be our chavrutas, and may we put the lev, the heart, back in Kislev. By Kohenet Ilana Joy Strait. Chodesh Tov all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. I hope this Kislev is a beautiful one for you. I hope that you have sweet and prophetic dreams, nourishing dreams. I hope that this Hanukkah helps you to rededicate yourself to that with which you need to be rededicated, and to help rebuild the light back into the world. Laila Tov, Chodesh Tov. I'll see you all here again soon.